Most Wizard101 players waste hours training pets the slow way. The game throws a ton of different snack methods at you. Only a few are actually worth your time long term. In this video, I'm going to show you the best ways to train your pet and to get mega snacks for long term efficiency. What methods are actually worth it and what ones are decent early game. First of all, the thing I want to show you, which is really efficient and will save you tons of time when you train your pets. If you come to the pet pavilion and choose a game, come here and win 25 games of that same category. After that, you'll be able to skip the game and then you can feed them a snack instantly. Now, of course, that uses energy. However, that will allow you to feed your snacks early on to pets just repeatedly. So even if you don't have mega snacks, you can still get decent pets early on. Combine that tip with mega snacks and then you're going to level pets insanely quick. So early on, before you have an actual farm set up for mega snacks, the bazaar is not that bad. You can come to the bazaar, browse for snacks, and sort by rank. Here, you can buy decent rank 7 snacks that can give you like 8 to 10 XP. Pair that with a first tip, and you can level pets to adult relatively quickly. You do not need perfect mega snacks immediately to level your pet up and get some decent stats. Another option I want to show you before we jump into the best method on how to get mega snacks long term is once you get to Zafaria, you can farm the final dungeon Mirror Lake repeatedly, and you have a guaranteed chance to get rank 8 Pixie Sticks. Now, these aren't the best snack in the game by any means, but they are a reliable source of decent snacks to repeatedly level up your pets. You can also farm the dungeon in about 15 to 30 minutes the more efficient you get, especially if you go in with a team. There are 100% better methods than this. However, if you want snacks and you just want to farm, go for this method. People also farm this dungeon all the time. Once you reach level 60, you're going to unlock Waterworks. Now, obviously, you're going to want to farm for the Waterworks gear. The final boss also has a chance to drop rank 9 mega snacks. Now, you can also just come here and farm the boss, especially if you're high level. You can probably finish the dungeon relatively quickly. You can also just respawn the boss in the end. There is a method for that. If you have a solid team, you can get some decent snacks out of this dungeon. Another quick method I want to show you is if you come to Celestia and you go to the survey camp where my marker is, you can buy a recipe from Clarence to craft 2 different mega snacks, one for Captain Cantaloupe and Crab Night Cakes. Now, Captain Cantaloupe takes Sturgeon General. Now, fishing can be tedious. However, occasionally you can find the Sturgeon General in the Croctobia Hall. It is a myth fish. So this is another great way to get a mega snack if you can find that fish. So every time you go by there, just check. And if you get it, great, you get another free mega snack. The other ingredients are pretty easy to get. I would not rely on this long term though. This is where the real mega snack grind starts. The absolute best way to get mega snacks long term is gardening. Now, there's a couple different plants to get that you can garden for. So once you reach level 12, you go to the Life Professor and you can start gardening. I recommend starting gardening right away. You don't need the perfect setup at all. However, save up 125,000 gold and you get the Red Barn Farm. This house allows you to grow plants quicker. Every plant likes this house. The best plant to farm are couch potatoes. They are rank 3 plant and they have a guaranteed drop rate of a rank 9 mega snack at Elder. You might hear about the 69 plot farm. You absolutely should do this, but you don't need to worry about it right away. I only have 3 couch potatoes, so I can't even fill up the whole plot. You only need about 5 to 6 couch potatoes, in my opinion, to get a decent arsenal of mega snacks for early on. They're very easy to take care of as well. Now, there's a few different ways to actually get them. I'm gonna talk about the earliest way you can get them and the later game ways that you can get them. The first way that you can get them is once you get to Grizzleheim at level 20, you can farm Troubled Warriors and Savitar Pass. If you farm them for about an hour, you can get 1 to 2 per hour. Now, there are definitely better enemies to farm later game. However, if you want to get a couple of couch potato seeds early on, this is a way to do it. The best drop rate is from the Death Gulchers in Mirage. You can find them on the Caravan West Road. They have a better drop rate for the couch potatoes. Another great way are Monkey Spiders in Imperia, Aerial Jungle. They have the added benefit of dropping decent jewels and also Evil Magma Peas. Now, with Evil Magma Peas as well, they're another great plant that you should farm. However, I recommend that couch potatoes over the Evil Magma Peas. Unless you get Evil Magma Peas, don't plant them or go for them. They're also harder to take care of. However, absolutely plant them if you have them. The couch potatoes also like garden gnomes, king parsley, sandwich station, and the litter. For the king parsley, you do not have to keep it alive. You just let it die and it still counts towards the couch potatoes. A few other plants that you can focus on early on, prickly bear cactus. However, they only have a chance to drop snacks that give you plus 25 XP and they don't give you the seed back, which makes them unreliable long term. Another one is white tiger lily and Maltese tiger lily. They have a guaranteed chance to drop a plus 45 XP snack and a plus 50 XP snack. However, they don't give you the seed back. The good thing about them though is you can buy them at the bazaar. However, they cost gold and they're not reliable long term in my opinion. Now, a mistake I see players making all the time is when you go to the shop and you go to packs, do not buy the mega snack pack. It might seem enticing for 2,500 crowns. However, if you're going to spend crowns regardless, what I recommend instead is you can buy seeds like the couch potatoes for 1,500 crowns or evil magma peas for 1,250. That is a better use of your crowns if you're going to spend money on snacks in general. You should just spend money on the seeds to get repeated snacks if you're going to go down that route. If you do all these tips, you should be able to level your pets very efficiently. If you enjoyed the video or you learned something new, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow for more Wizard101 tips.